Hiya guys, Spectre here. Welcome back to some more Last Epoch. We're on to the next part. We're on the lower sewers here, heading towards this aqueduct. I just spoke to Alric, whatever his fucking name is. It seems to give you like an native option, like one of the options you could give is like, why don't you fight something? And then it says stay safe. To be fair, I don't mind him just going ahead and scouting ahead. At least then we should walk into any shit. And my minions have got this covered. Oh, God. How much money did I spend on that thing? It's not that bad, actually. That thing, the one, that dungeon. The dungeon were pretty cool, but then at end you've got to pay gold to like this magical door to get rewards on the other side. But one of the cost things was like 56 grand. It's like more gold than what I had. I was like, what the fuck? So that's basically your main gold sink in the game then. Is when you do dungeons, you want to make sure you've got a shit ton of gold. So collecting every bit of gold you can, and maybe even finding some items and selling them, might sometimes be a good idea. You're going to put the next two into that, and then we'll come back and fill out some more of these, and then we'll put points into that one. We need 3 in there minimum to get to that as well. Yeah. They just got quite a bit of lifesteal from that though. Increased minion health leech 20%. And then if a minion gets a critical strike damage, they leech 4% from that as well. And that's with 1 point into it. So they can get 100% health leech. That's just disgusting. I heard recently as well that this is the stupidity, I think, of the Blizzard Diablo team specifically. They recently buffed it so you can now use a full minion build as Necromancer on Diablo 4, which, bear in mind, was one of the most popular classes and specs back in Diablo 2. I don't know about Diablo 3, you didn't really follow it or play it, but to hear that is stupid. Because the one thing that makes Necromancer unique is that in fact you can have a full build of minions. If you want to cast pissing spells, you can play a sorceress or a sorcerer, some sort of mage class, even like a druid type. They all cast their own spells. Any of them can do that. That's nothing unique. But none of them can field a full army minions. The druid can have a few, as can the beastmaster on this, but I think they can have like 2 minions, I think. They can't have like a full army of them. I've got a full minion build. Admittedly, these are temporary ones, but basically the zombies function like my attack. Rather than me going up and hitting something, I just send in the fucking zombie. What I'd like is them really to bring some sort of class like this into an MMO, like World of Warcraft or something. I mean, being in Necromancer 1, so all you've got is close to it's a Death Knight. The Death Knights, they can have like one minion. With the Death Knight, you can have the his what the fuck it's called, his abomination type thing. But something that can have like a full minion based build. So like a Necromancer, you could do it with the Demonology Warlock as well, but they don't have it where they're permanent. I want like a full group of minions on the field. So you can have more of the weak ones, like I've got with the skeletons. So that could be like their imps. You can have like probably a couple of fell hunters. You can have a fell guard, and even have something for the infernal, but do something kind of like what I've done with the wraiths, where they're normally a temporary minion, but have it where the infernal that you can summon down can be permanent, and you won't lose control of it after like 6 minutes or whatever it is. And just let someone have like a full minion build with their warlock, and then maybe they've got like one spell to cast, or maybe a couple of afflictions, more so to like debuff the enemy or buff your guys up. But basically the minions do the bulk of the work, because the minions in that have a similar thing to this one, where they take like reduced damage from all sources. Like that says there, minions take 50% less damage from all sources. I'm not sure how much it is on World of Warcraft, but I know they have something similar. But that'd make your minions tanky as hell, and then being able to like spec into them and power them up, make them better, make them more powerful. That'd be fucking awesome. Like sometimes people want to laze out, because then all they've got to do then as a player, if they're on like say like a raid boss, all you've got to do is avoid dying. Your minions can charge in and start fucking the boss constantly. While your raid's doing mechanics and fucking dancing around abilities and stuff, your minions are just there pounding the fuck out of the boss. Constant damage. It'd be so cool, it'd be so good. Obviously they've got to buff them to where it's competitive, otherwise no one would take them. But then obviously not having buffed too far where they're completely powered and they're just beating every other class in the game. Can't even put that in there. The thing's huge. Actually, what I will do is, that's got 70 ward decay threshold. Give me that. If need be, I can always try and like take the affix off the item. I know there's some stuff to do with crafting still, and I haven't really looked into it because I'm just doing the campaign. And I looked at the Divine Era that I've not even been in yet. Fucking massive. So the campaign on this game could actually be huge and be going for quite a while, which I'm happy for because I enjoy the fucking game. This game is brilliant. This literally for me, if I had to rate my top 3 ARPGs at the moment, Last Epoch by far, Diablo 2, PoE. That's what it'd be at the moment. PoE 2's coming out, that might, well, more than likely it's going to jump over PoE 1, especially if it's got less one-shots and more ability to like rework your spec, which apparently is what they're doing. And then it might even jump above Diablo 2. It depends on what it's like. I don't give a shit about the graphics. I'm down for the gameplay. I want to know, is it going to be friendly to newer players to potentially to the genre. I'm not a new player to the genre, but I mean, is it? 'Cause if it's for those new players, veteran players will have a cakewalk with it, which is really good. That's how it should be. Have we got some class flexibility? Can I make a 4 minion build for my Necromancer? That's what I want to play first. And how many things in the game can one-shot you? If they've got too many things that can one-shot you, like they've got in PoE 1, then it's probably going to end up keeping Diablo 2 above it. I don't mind some things able to one-shot, but usually I'd probably say your active bosses. Your mini bosses that are out in the world in like middle of packs, like a rare mini boss thing, they should never be able to one-shot you. And I do mean never. It shouldn't be a thing. I don't know why it is, personally. If it's their way to, like, I don't know, add some difficulty for players. You don't really need to make a game difficult for it to... Well, sorry. You never need to make a game difficult for it to be good. You don't. Making a game difficult doesn't make it good. It just makes it difficult. It doesn't make it good. You might get your more competitive players who want a crack at it. It doesn't make it good, though.
Just like that. For one, they nearly tore me apart. Also, my knowledge of the Citadel stops here. Here I was, hoping this would lead us closer. We might have no choice but to chat.
Alright, okay. I mean, two of the negatives I've got PoE and Diablo 2. PoE's main negative is too many things in the game can one-shot you. It's not a way to really make the game difficult in a good way. You know, putting bosses with decent mechanics that, you know, require you to be observant and move around a lot. Don't make it where they can just delete your character in one shot. Sometimes you can't even see them on the screen. It's fucking retarded. For Diablo, it's where you've got to assign your attributes. So you've got to make sure you're putting the right attributes. Otherwise, some of the gear later on that you want to use in your build, you might not be able to wear. But between the two of them, I would take the attribute stuff from Diablo 2 over the one-shot stuff from PoE. Which is why Diablo 2 to me is still better than PoE. He's big, fuck me. Never mind. Ooh, give me that. If you guys all are, if you enjoy ARPGs and you haven't tried Last Epoch, definitely recommend it 100%. If you are new to ARPGs, you never tried one before, definitely start with this over something like Diablo or PoE. Especially don't play Diablo 4. Stay the fuck away from that game. Wood Kingdom Kill. Fucking hell, level up again? Ward per second on the armor. 9% increased spirit frequency with Chthonic Fissure. What the fuck does that mean? Must be an ability for another class. The hell? Nests of the Fallen. We'll check that out. Might be like another graveyard type deal. Idle, whack that big bad boy in there.
I'm glad we have a chance to rest. Seriously? You usually put on a strong face. Before you saved me from the Ospreys, their leader was with them. My ring, the one you brought back from the girl, he took it, melted it in front of my eyes. When he heard you coming, he fled. I'm too hurt to go after him, but how about bringing me that coward's head? When he fled, I saw him heading deeper into the mountains. When you find time, you could take a peek at his nest.
Find the Osprey's nest. Is that thing? Oh, right, so we've got a reason to go there anyway. Okay, that's cool.
Ah, you've made it. I am Yulia. Once I was High Priestess of the Empire, but no longer. Centuries of cruelty will do that. Because I need your help. In regards to the Citadel, I've cleared a path, but there are still defenses. You will have to take them out. From there, you will find an entrance to the sewers. That is the only way through, and it's also patrolled. I've disposed of some soldiers there. The stench hides the death. The heart of the Citadel is beyond. There is an exit near the Emperor's throne, giving you a chance to strike.
Okay. So we're going through there for that. Let's go and do his optional first. We've got anything else in here? Right, that's that. Nothing else here really, right, okay. Just making sure there's no other optional quests. From what I've noticed, although the game obviously appears to be a lot longer than what I thought, there are not many optional quests in the game, in all honesty. An example, when I was talking about how big the game is, alright, you've got these few areas around here. It's not particularly massive over these directions, in all honesty. There's anything up north here? Nope. But if I go into Divine Era, holy shit, you've got these up here. You've got all this. You've got this here. You've got that there. This here. This here. You've got this. You then go over these pissing islands. You've got this one all the way over here. Looks like there's a fucking giant kraken I've got to fight on this one. Looking at the fucking map. So it looks like there's some right stuff to do. Don't know about the ancient era, if that's got anything particularly huge. I think that's more sparse, isn't it? Yeah, it looks like it's more sparse. And Ruined Era is just fucked. So it looks like the most populated one is your Divine Era. End of Time, what's this stuff? This must be end game stuff. Now, there's a campaign and a half before us, which I'm very pleased for. That's what I call value for money. Don't get me wrong, sometimes shorter campaigns on some games are okay, but like, example, one thing a player base was really pissed off about is like Halo Guardians. When Halo Guardians came out, that had I think it was just under or just over a 4-hour campaign. Comparing that to like Halo 1, 2 and 3, that's fucking insulting. That is a really short campaign. Now obviously a first person shooter isn't going to have a campaign as long as something like this, but they could probably manage, I would say, something like 10 to 15 hours in that ballpark. You know, we're paying a premium price for the goddamn game, and bear in mind a lot of people don't want to play multiplayer. So you shouldn't really think like, oh right, because we've got multiplayer and you can have a shorter campaign. Bollocks. You cater to the campaign people first, multiplayer people can get all that stuff in the seasons and shit afterwards. We need our money's worth, and a 4-hour campaign ain't fucking doing it. Fucking hell, Rafe just dicked that guy. 3,000? God. Mr. Slice and Dice fucking Death Knight there. What have we got here? Not really valuable to me. One of my moderators and one of my friends, Matrix, who have doing a campaign playthrough at the moment with the Outlast Trials. He has asked me if I'm doing Last Epoch, and I've said yeah. Hopefully he wants to get into it, because I've said it's 4-player co-op, because this game is brilliant. And I potentially can do some like one-off videos after I've done the campaign. I can go back and help my friends level their stuff up, and then we can do some endgame stuff together. Return to Alric. What? What did we kill the dude? It must have been that guy that we killed over there then. I didn't realise. Must have been that guy with that big gold circle around him.
You killed him? Good. I know it's vindictive, but that ring meant a lot. Her? Just a poor girl who cares too much for someone who can't return her feelings. If we pull this off, maybe I can give her some good news for once, eh?
That's that one dealt with. Right, okay, so on to the next path open, are we? Actually, what we'll do, go and drop this shit off. Right, what I will do is I'll leave this part here for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, leave a like. If you're around here, please subscribe. I'll leave a playlist link near the top of the description, and I hope you guys all enjoy yourselves and have a nice day. Take care, everyone, and I'll speak to you all soon.